Good morning. What is up, everyone? Mr. John Bell, first in the chat, as always. Great to see you, Mr. Bell. Thanks for being here. So, I'm going to do just a little bit of everything today. I'm going to stream my Mini Masters weekend round. I'm going to show the videos of my tournament chest from last week's Coast to Coast tournament. I'm going to try and get my golden shot in and then play a little bit of Tour 11, do some hole hunting for next week's major. So, appreciate everyone being here. I haven't streamed in quite some time. It's been a busy period, obviously, for everyone. So if you're here, say something in the chat. I'd appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out. I'll say what's up. Speaking of Miss Sandy Bell in the chat, what's going on? Both the Bells, Golf Clash royalty, first two in the chat, just as always. No one supports the Golf Clash community like the Bells. Wonderful to have you here. Big Cat, what's going on? Oh, we're in the same bracket, are we? Which one? The other one, my junior bracket, my other account. I shot a -12 on that one this morning already. Thank you very much, Sandy, for posting. Appreciate it. Just to get things going, I'm going to go ahead and show my chest openings from last week. So I shot a -29 with junior. Finished just outside the top 10, unfortunately. But I needed to be better, so -29 is what it is. I'll take a 12th place finish. That's just fine. So we get a just outside the top 10 for our finish. Coins don't really matter at this point. A decent number of clan points for the Bushwhackers from junior. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't really matter. I actually don't have all of my rares maxed up to level 9 yet on this account. So, and we get the Grim Reaper for our first epic card, so that's wonderful. Some down in ones, completely worthless. Some Apaches, completely worthless. A whole bunch of completely worthless stuff. Boomerang, completely worthless. Yeah, great. Well, it's 25 Kingmakers, 25 Titans. That's a decent enough reward, so that'll work. On to the main event. Admittedly a soft bracket, but my third silver banner in expert on my main account. So milestone moment number 1, getting that third silver banner. 31 got it done in this bracket, luckily. So we have knocked my 2 Mini Masters top 10s off of the posting. Decent number of coins, not that it matters, and a good chunk of clan points here for my my clan, my family and friends clan here, based out of St. Louis. So we are now sitting in Master 1 division after a promotion. We had I had a good struggle this season to keep us in, but we've got about 4.5K lead, which down here is quite a bit. So have everything maxed on here except for the epics, so don't really care about anything. And we get Tsunami, but again we hit the jackpot. 109 APOC cards to get me up to level 7. Milestone moment number 2. Finally got that APOC up to 7. So stoked about that. Real stoked about that. So now we are heavy hitting on my main account. I've got Thor's Hammer level 7. I've got APOC 7. We are amongst the heavy hitters finally. So that's done. Let's jump right in. Start playing this silly little 9-hole cup. Always good fun. I got a couple Mini Masters top 10s, so they're a good time. They give me an opportunity to jump into Master because it's just kind of a whatever thing. With just the 2 accounts and limited time, I don't really find it worth it to jump into Master with my 2 accounts. So, that's a good reminder for me to turn on Do Not Disturb. Real good reminder to turn that the hell off. Alrighty. 7-6, what a tiny win that is. That's good. Okay, we're going 4.5 back. This one keeps ending up left for me, so I'm gonna offset. I've been offsetting right edge, playing 1-to-1. We found it perfect. We'll see if the adjustment was good. Doesn't look good. Ugh. Still missed left. Still missed left. Gave it a good look. Just a touch more offset right. Playing with a pole that favors that way. I've talked about that before, the 1159 1201, failing in my brain to comprehend that, so I have to think of it in different terms. So that's where so that would have been a 1201 pull for those of you who are who are inclined that direction. In my notes I write it as a deep right pull. So when I'm lining it up, I know that I want to pull so it goes deep into the right, so that my offset is favoring that direction, if that makes sense. That's how I think of it anyway. Opponent was way off there. On the bright side, we started off with a perfect shot, so hopefully our timing's good. Hole 2 is gettable. I've dropped it 2 out of 3 times. I've only played it 3 times, so I dropped it. I dropped it on junior, both on the qualifying round and in the weekend round that I played this morning. I missed it. My drive went significantly further on this account than on my other one, than on junior. So I ended up having to use way more backspin with my min thorn shot than I care to, and ended up over adjusting just slightly. So if we end up in that situation, I know what to do now at the very least. So perfect. This should be a perfect as in opportunity here. I am going to go ahead and use a Centurion ball. Might as well. Knock the wind down just a touch. I favor the right side on this hole. If possible, I always favor the right side here. I've just, when I played it in tour play, I got really comfortable playing it this way. And if I'm able to play it this way in a tournament, I almost always try to. Oh, it would help if we could find some opponents. It's always lovely when you can't find anybody. As far as what I'm looking for this round, minus 12 would be par in my mind. Anything better than that, and I'd be happy. If I end up right at 12, then so be it. It's a mini, you know. Hopefully I'll get some drops, but it's a mini. It is what it is. It's a break at the end of a long clan season. It's a nice break. That's what it is. Nothing to take too seriously. Just have some fun with it. That's what this game's all about after all. Having fun. I'm having a grand old time. I'm having a wonderful time. If you're not enjoying this game, then don't play it. Sure, there are things that are wrong with it. There are things that could definitely be fixed. But I have spent countless hours playing this game because I enjoy it. It's fun for me. It's a break from the worries of everything else that's going on in the world right now. You know? We need a break. We need to occupy ourselves, and this game is a phenomenal distraction. For those of us who are still lucky enough to have jobs, it is a pretty stressful time, obviously, and I understand it that there are plenty of people who have lost their jobs, and I definitely feel for them, so I'm not complaining about it by any means because I'm still employed, but that doesn't make it any less stressful. Alrighty. 9 rings here. Not full overpower. I'm going to come off at a couple rings. Good thing I turned on Do Not Disturb since it's working so very well right now. Oh, that's going to be pretty close. Might be a touch closer than I'm looking for. 392 is not bad, but the angle is just a little bit shorter than normal. I'm a nobody, Tot. No worries. I'm just some guy who likes to play some golf clash every once in a while. Good to see you, Sean. How are you, brother? I'm a stranger around these parts. I'm trying to jump into streams as I get a chance to every once in a while, but I have not been around as nearly as much as I used to be. It's a crazy time right now, obviously, for a lot of reasons. Alrighty. Generally, this one plays just slightly uphill, so let's see what our distance looks like, see what kind of angle we can attack it with. Yeah, I'm going to play this as a -5. So take 8.5. 8.5 at a min, 2.4. Should be a perfect as in situation. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Well then. Oh. Well, that's frustrating. I've been busy, man. I've been busy. Work is what it is. It's it's tough. I'm still fully employed, but we are understaffed, and my responsibilities have increased exponentially while we're trying to manage a budget that is taken severe hits. So, it is what it is. Trying to add responsibilities on top of what I was already doing when I was already working 45 plus hours a week, but when I'm being told that I need to limit my overtime is a little bit tough. So it's a little bit wacky. It's a little bit wild. Alrighty. We're going to put that one behind us. That was really frustrating. I cannot believe that ricocheted off the pin like that with a short iron with backspin on it. It's wild. That's absolutely wild. But you know what? It happens. This is where we get to show off the new APOC. having the Apox 7 is so choice. Johnny Tink Tink in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. It has been a while. It has indeed. Happy to be back and streaming this morning. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to kind of try and do it all today. Since I haven't been around in a while, I'm going to do it all. A little mini masters. I had my chest openings from last tournament, showed off my silver chest in which I got 109 APOC cards and upgraded to that lovely APOC 7 that I just used for this this lovely little drive here on 3 to set myself up for a potential albatross opportunity. Ooh! Barely avoided those rocks, but did in the end. All right, let's see how short we are. Dead at a min. Oh, I'm playing B52. I think I got to. All right, well, I haven't played this as a B52 before. I do remember that it plays significantly left. I'm going to add 2.4 to play it as a 14.2. 10. 4.2. And then we're just praying that we get lucky. Oh. That probably won't help, but maybe it will. Who knows? Oh, yeah. It was a massive under adjustment anyway. The right length, the wrong line by a wide margin. I was not planning on being in long iron range. Such is the nature of a mini when you've got to adjust quickly on the fly. That played as a big, massive over adjustment that I did not account for enough, not nearly enough. I hit it great left, right? So that and it still missed a significant margin to the right. So that was severe underplay on my part. So if you've yet to play your master round and you find yourself in that situation, don't do what I just did. You're welcome for making the mistake to show you just how big of an over adjustment that was supposed to have been. Sometimes you can learn even from people who are terrible like me. Whatever, it's a mini. No worries. No worries. 4 is another one that I'm not expecting to go, but we can give it a run. I found myself, this is only my 4th look at these holes, so I have nothing really dialed in. These minis are very much still play by feel for me. I try and just qualify on Thursday and get through just to have it doesn't really matter as long as I don't mess up too bad. You'd like to have a nice tiebreaker, but you just want to get to the weekend and give yourself a chance. That's all I'm really concerned about with these. They're just for fun, so get to the weekend, see what I can put together, see what we can do. Same bag, except for I'm going to switch to the machete. Just in case I end up in the rough. We will see. But once again, we get to show off this APOC 7, so hopefully I can put it close enough to the... I'm not trying to blast it over to the 3rd fairway, although maybe I should. You know what? I haven't tried it all week, but I have an APOC 7 and a Power 4 ball, so you know what? I'm just going to try it. Who cares, really, right? It's a mini. I think I'll just play 1-to-1. $10, 11-8. Let's hope we get the good rollout. We did not. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see if we can bang home this machete then. That would be fun. I have no idea what my adjustment's going to look like. Couple rings. We'll call it a couple rings, I guess. I don't know. I assume we'll be somewhere around mid. Somewhere around mid distance, I would imagine. We'll see if we can measure it out. Play, and again, it's just going to be a play by feel kind of thing. See what we can do. Oh, nicely played. With that skull ball, he should be probably in a thorn range from that. Yeah, that was my original plan. Okay, so halfway in between minus 5%. So we'll take off and play it as an 11.4. Halfway in between mid and max. So 8.4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter? Oh my, that's a lot.